another puppet who can't even talk without being fed words. The Kamala campaign has no authenticity or true empathy.
Elon Musk just turned up the heat, taking his feud with Cardi B to an entirely new level. It all started when Cardi's speech at a Kamala Harris rally went viral. Not for her words, but for her struggle when the teleprompter froze, leaving her awkwardly fumbling for something to say. Musk didn't hold back, calling her a puppet who couldn't even express her thoughts. Cardi fired back, defending her background and taking a jab at Musk's privilege. But was it enough? Can Cardi stand her ground against one of the world's most outspoken billionaires? The beginning of this unexpected feud traces back to Cardi B's endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris at a recent political rally where she was invited as a guest speaker. Cardi's presence at the event was meant to bring energy and support from her fan base, signaling that she was on board with Harris's political agenda. As one of the rally's main attractions, Cardi was there to give her perspective on why she believed in Harris's vision for the country, attempting to connect her background and public platform to the goals of Harris's political agenda.
But Harris joining the race, she changed my mind.
Cardi's performance on stage didn't go as smoothly as expected, however. Her endorsement speech came off as forced and even a bit rehearsed, creating a disconnect with the audience. This led critics to view her as less of an authentic supporter and more of a celebrity prop for the Harris campaign. It didn't help that Cardi's reputation as an outspoken rapper added a layer of controversy to her appearance at the rally. Known for her explicit music, Cardi has been a polarizing figure in the media. Many recall conservative commentator Ben Shapiro's critique of her popular song, WAP, where he sarcastically referred to it as wet a bandy p-word, a move that both mocked her lyrics and raised questions about her alignment with mainstream political figures. Her outspoken support for Harris, a high-ranking politician, was met with skepticism, especially as people questioned whether she was the right person to represent serious political issues. The feud took a particularly embarrassing turn for Cardi B when she experienced a teleprompter malfunction while delivering her speech at the rally. As she stood in front of a crowd, ready to champion Harris's policies, the teleprompter feeding her lines went blank, leaving her momentarily speechless and visibly unsure of what to say next. This moment of silence stretched on awkwardly as Cardi attempted to gather her thoughts, but she struggled to piece together her speech without the scripted words in front of her. For over a minute, she appeared lost, glancing around the stage, visibly frustrated, and eventually asking for help. Someone from the event team had to run up to the stage to hand her a phone with the speech loaded on it, allowing her to resume reading. For viewers, this incident was painfully cringe-worthy. The awkward silence and Cardi's visible discomfort suggested she wasn't prepared to speak on the issues without assistance, which didn't sit well with her audience or her critics. It raised questions about her commitment and understanding of the political topics she was there to discuss. The public saw her as overly reliant on a script rather than speaking from the heart, which further fueled the skepticism that her endorsement was less about genuine political beliefs and more about projecting an image. On social media, clips of her teleprompter mishap went viral, with users commenting on how uncomfortable it was to watch and questioning the authenticity of her support for Harris. The video quickly circulated with the label cringe, suggesting that many felt she was out of her depth on stage. The audience's reaction was mixed, with some sympathizing with her for what could have been simple nerves, while others saw it as evidence of her lack of preparedness. It was one thing to support a political figure publicly, but when Cardi couldn't speak on these issues without a script, it left her open to criticism. For a celebrity of her stature, who is known for her confidence and outspoken nature, struggling without a teleprompter felt out of character and made her endorsement seem even less credible. This was the moment when Elon Musk stepped in with a biting response, questioning her ability to think independently and sparking a new level of intensity in their feud.
Now, I took my time writing this speech, so I'm gonna make sure I deliver it right.
Elon Musk didn't hold back in his response to Cardi B's teleprompter mishap. Watching the video of her struggling to speak without the teleprompter, Musk took to social media to criticize Cardi's performance, calling her a puppet who couldn't express her thoughts without someone feeding her the words. Musk's comment suggested that he saw Cardi as just another celebrity following the lead of political handlers rather than thinking for herself. In his eyes, her reliance on a teleprompter wasn't just a minor slip-up, but a sign that she was being used to prop up a political agenda she might not fully understand or support authentically. Musk's remark about Cardi being a puppet struck a chord, especially given the wider criticism that celebrities are often pressured or incentivized to endorse political figures, sometimes regardless of their personal beliefs. Musk pointed out that Harris's campaign seemed to lack authenticity and genuine empathy, indirectly questioning whether Cardi's endorsement had any real substance. This wasn't just a personal jab at Cardi, but a broader critique of the celebrity culture surrounding politics, where public figures often appear to parrot scripted messages instead of sharing their own heartfelt opinions. Musk's take resonated with many who were already skeptical of celebrity involvement in politics, gaining him considerable support on social media. Cardi B was quick to respond to Musk's accusations, launching a passionate rebuttal that pulled from her personal history and experiences. In her response, Cardi addressed Musk's puppet comment by emphasizing her immigrant roots and the hardships she had to overcome growing up. She shared that, as a daughter of immigrants who had to work tirelessly to provide, she came from a place of struggle that many Americans can relate to. Cardi explained that she is a product of welfare and Section 8 housing, and insisted that these experiences shaped her views and have made her sympathetic to the struggles of everyday Americans. For her, endorsing Kamala Harris represented a chance to support a political figure she believed could make a difference in the lives of people who face similar challenges. Cardi also took a shot at Musk's background, pointing out that he comes from a place of privilege and wealth, making it difficult for him to understand the realities of the American struggle she has endured. In her view, Musk's privileged position meant he could never fully understand the challenges she faced as an immigrant's daughter rising out of poverty. Her message was clear. Her support for Harris was authentic and rooted in her belief in creating better opportunities for people in situations similar to her own. She didn't hold back in expressing her frustration, defending her right to stand up for a candidate who, in her opinion, represents hope for the underprivileged. Cardi's rebuttal not only served as a counter to Musk's criticism, but also reinforced her image as a public figure, unafraid to fight for her beliefs, regardless of who's questioning them. The Musk-Cardi feud took social media by storm, with fans and critics of both celebrities rushing to weigh in. On one side, Musk's supporters praised him for calling out what they saw as another celebrity blindly endorsing a politician. Tweets and comments flooded in, with many echoing Musk's claim that Cardi seemed more like a puppet than an informed supporter, with one user commenting, "She's just repeating lines like every other Hollywood pawn." They argued that her reliance on the teleprompter and scripted lines only confirmed her lack of genuine political understanding. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below.